And we're back with a
Immediately after. What?
milk-coated Itsumi. Are those her boots or something?
I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Alright, I'll unhide the text box. She loses her balance instantly. The drinks on her tray spill. They completely coat the front of her chest. Thick, sticky fluid spray everywhere. That doesn't sound right.
Not supposed to.
All over her face, her arms, her breasts. Her eyes go wide shocked.
Wow, this is the first time we've seen her not calm.
She tries to wipe she tries to wipe off her chest, but that only spreads it more around her. Whatever was in those
Well, the guys are
cups,
enjoying it.
it formed sticky, syrupy strands between her fingers.
This is not good.
I'm curious to know what it was in those cups.
I must be working too hard.
That's when I noticed that the drinks are soaking through the front of her dress. She's wearing a bra underneath that outfit. I tried to leer my eyes away, but there's just something bewitching about it.
You know, there are strapless bras. You could wear one.
There are. I'm sure every single guy in the cafe is thinking exactly the same thing. Breasts truly do conquer empires.
Hold on, Jake. Someone's knocking at my door.
Alright.
Yeah, it was my cat.
Well, I can almost hear them cheering as she passes by.
Hey, pervert.
I have
She
to help
calls,
her.
and she calls her childhood friend a pervert. Briefly forgot his name. Sorry, Koji.
As much as I enjoy the view, I should do something to help her. She doesn't seem embarrassed in the slightest. Well, considering the other day she was wearing a buddy outfit, a small
And you
one at
walked in on
that.
her naked.
I was
And
about
you walked in on her naked. I don't think she's.
Anyways, back to what we were doing.
You did pretty well, Koji.
Can you see it still?
No.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, I can see it.
Oh,
Also, thank you for giving me the chance to clean up.
don't worry about it. I've
I almost died.
I've really had time to even catch my breath during all of this.
I didn't have a problem with it, though.
How do I tell her? I just didn't like the idea of those guys perving on you.
That's my job.
It just doesn't seem right. It's like, hey, that's my job. It may seem silly, since I obviously share the same feelings. Still, I don't like them looking at my childhood friend that way. With Itsumi and me, we can make jokes about it. Oh, she's so happy.
I see. That makes me really happy, Koji. You still do care about me after all these years.
Why wouldn't I care about you?
I was worried you were going to just going. I was worried you were just being polite. But it seems you really do care.
She's uncertain too.
Except for the fact that I'm unofficially cheating on you with two mystical creatures.
Pretty much. I guess it's been a long time. Of course I care about you. Why wouldn't I, Itsumi?
Feelings can change over time.
True.
That's just how life is. She's hinting.
She scuffs her shoes on the sidewalk.
I'd like to walk with you for a bit, Koji. If that's okay.
Of course it is. I'm really tired after today, but spending time with Itsumi makes me feel better.
Lead the way then, Koji.
Itsumi follows me to my apartment after work. She's still talking about the incident from earlier.
Was it really a problem? Increased popularity for the cafe would be...
Yes, it's a problem. You've got to have standards, Itsumi.
Says the pervert.
Yes, I'm hardly the best role model to hear this from, but it just felt wrong.
I see.
A slight smile crosses her features.
Thank you, Koji.
No worries.
The fact that you did that means that you were thinking about me. I was afraid we would have just grown apart over the years.
You don't just forget. You don't just forget those things, though. I mean, years and years of experience together. I would be a strange man who forgot all of it.
No, it says it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But anyway. Yes, that's the last thing I would expect from you.
So, how do you do it?
What do you mean?
How do you cope with the Christmas crowds? Somehow you manage to dance through with them as if they were barely there.
God, Jake, you're so interested.
I'm kind of tired since I kind of went to bed at 11:30 but woke up at like 6. I'm still not used to sleeping schedule for school again. I'm still not used to it.
Well, don't worry. Winter break's coming.
Yay.
You're so excited.
At least I get to sleep in.
The crowds grow bigger each year, but I'm more prepared for them each time. My cat decided to snuggle with me. She likes this story. Besides, I was a lot more relaxed today.
She gets to see the anime titties. But did you see did you see the name of that first episode I posted of Sakura Santa?
Yes.
It's time for Christmas boobies.
Besides, I was a lot more relaxed today.
Why is that?
Because I knew you were there to help.
There goes Tazlina.
You might be less experienced than anyone else there, but that doesn't stop you at all. What you have is guts, Koji.
Or he's just stupid.
A tireless spirit. Even if you complain a lot and you're clearly panicked, you keep going anyway. Back at the cafe, at that cafe, you need more than just skill. You need determination. Even after years of experience, I make mistakes. So, hold on to the determination to keep going in spite of that.
Even so, it's okay to relax now and then, you know. You can take a few minutes off if you need to clean up.
I was only able to do that because you needed to cover for me, Koji. Normally, I would have just kept going.
Oh, so the reason why you didn't stop was because... I feel like an idiot now.
It was just a few drinks. Sure, some people got a show, but I wasn't really bothered.
You almost made me feel guilty for a second.
I thought you abandoned your guilt a long time ago.
Oh wow. That same thing with Akina's like, you need to abandon your guilt. Oh, only about perverted things. A man can't just throw aside his entire moral compass.
But it's perfectly fine to do so when perverted things are involved.
It may not be the most virtuous thing to do, but it's the best choice for me.
So your moral conviction is so weak that you will throw them aside when they're convenient. Shut up. Almost being loud.
I wouldn't say that. I am perfectly moral, upstanding gentleman, except for version. She smirks at that. My stomach just growled at me.
I heard it. I know. After all, you chose to help me with the cafe. That's guts. Guts are important. Anyway, I'm tired after today, Koji.
I hardly noticed.
You get used to the work, eventually. But that was still a really long day.
She walks up and pauses to gaze into my eyes, brushing a stray hair from my face.
That must feel really weird with her gloves on.
Yeah.
You need to make sure you look cleaned up and respectful, Koji. Or like a slut in my case. Management might get mad if you don't.
I'll keep that in mind. Until next time.
Goodbye.
And she walks out, but it's more like a cheerful skip. I don't know what she was serving, but why does it resemble a particular kind of fluid? Oh my god.
Wow, they actually went there.
Was it milk or something? It seemed a little too thick for that. It's probably better not to think about it. Asking too many questions.
What were they?
You will never know. Asking too many questions is a recipe for losing sleep. I'm an eternal daydreamer, it seems. It's better to do things than just think about doing things. Unless it's something like robbing a bank. Think about it as a crime, but actually doing it is. I'm getting lost in thought again. It's time to do something that is definitely not grand larceny. See if Santa shows up again. Maybe I'll wait to see if Santa shows up.
After this, the choices don't matter.
Okay, I was about to say, because like we've seen all the girls twice now.
So now the choices don't matter.
She did say she'd be dropping by someday. So I don't know what that will be. I don't think Santa Claus owns a phone. So what if I wait the entire day and she doesn't turn up? That would be depressing. Just then a sharp knock comes from the door. She came from the door! Oh my god!
Hello, Koji? I used the door just like you asked.
Didn't get lost along the way, did you?
Not at all.
See, you should have more faith in yourself. It's not that hard.
You're Santa. It's not that hard. You're right.
So, I
was wondering, are you free today?
Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to show.
So, you were thinking of me? I'm so happy. There's something I want to do, Koji.
What's that?
I want to see what it's like, what it's like to go Christmas shopping.
It's like getting crushed by the crowds, mostly. Well, I'll take you if you want. Sure.
Oh god, last minute Christmas shopping is the worst.
Rip.
Because he did say this was a week before Christmas.
2 weeks, 1 week, I don't know.
No, he said it was 1 week in the first episode, so last minute Christmas shopping, oh god, the crowds
So this is now day 6 then.
Yeah. I'd like that, Koji. I'd like that, Koji! I heard it's very exciting.
No.
That's one word for it. Everyone wanders around looking for presents. It's just the sweetest time of the year, isn't
Again,
it?
no. When it comes
Not
to
when it's last
shopping,
minute Christmas shopping.
no. It's like, oh hey, everyone's all nice to each other, giving each other gifts. When it comes to shopping, though,
Yeah, but you don't know you don't know that they tore through the fucking 500 to go and try to get that gift.
yeah, I guess it is. It's pretty busy though. You can easily get lost in the crowd.
I'm sure I won't. You said I should have some faith in myself, right?
You did say that. Right. If you want to go shopping, there should go as early as possible. It's even more crowded later in the day.
I see. Still, it'll be fun, I'm sure. After all, I'll be with you the entire time.
Okay, it's really obvious she's crushing on him.
As they are.
I can't handle the sweetness. Entire gingerbread house, frosting and all, still won't have as much sweetness as Santa. Alright, shall I show you the way then?
Yes, please.
I reach for her hand.
Koji? Why are we holding hands? I like how, I noticed, I like how Santa's the only one with the English name.
Yeah. I know you said you won't get lost, but I want to make sure. Hold on to my hand and there's no... Hold on to my hand and there's no chance, right?
I see.
If you don't like it, you don't have to.
That reminds me of a very weird punishment I got when I was like 6.
You must hold
for
hands
some
with
reason,
this person for 1 minute.
That's pretty accurate, but it wasn't 1 minute. For some reason, me and one of my friends, of course I'm friends with all guys. For some reason, everyone thought me and this one guy had huge crushes on each other, even though we never had any interest in each other. And the punishment they gave us when we both got in trouble was to walk into the room where everyone else was, where everyone was having circle time, holding hands.
I'm pretty sure they can't do that.
Well, I'm just like, why is this a punishment? Why does this exist? We both sat down next to each other and we were like, why was that a punishment? I don't know. I didn't read that one. No, I'm fine. I'm more than happy to hold your hand, Koji.
Okay, Santa. I'm glad. Holding hands with a cute girl. It's certainly something I can enjoy, regardless of why.
Anyway, shall we go?
I can feel her grip tighten. Sure. So hand in hand, we go out on the town.
By the way, I'm unofficially cheating. By the way, Santa, I'm unofficially cheating on you with 2 other chicks.
The entire time.
I say unofficially because they're not officially together.
The entire time, Santa looks around with curiosity at all the sparkling decorations, and peers into seemingly every storefront.
So people buy their own decorations instead of making them?
I don't fucking know how to make decorations. Yeah, usually. Not everyone can make things like you can.
I guess that's why the Claus family is here. So we can make things to bring joy to others.
That's a nice thought. That reminds me. By the way, we need to think of a way for you to keep your wand safe. Can you shrink it? Do you have somewhere to put it?
Yeah, up my ass. I mean, what?
No.
Not really.
On second thought, that's a silly question. What she wears barely counts as clothes in the first place. I can see she certainly doesn't have any pockets for bags. Well, it has a hook on it. What was that?
Of my obnoxious supposed father. Anyway, you thought of something?
Maybe. Have I? Can I do that to her?
Oh God, what's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Any idea is a good idea.
I'm
I know it's
scared.
gonna be some. I
I'm.
know this is leading up to some CG.
I know. I'm scared for Santa though.
I know. That's exactly why I said I'm scared. Imagine if I lost my wand again and you weren't there. Christmas wood here would be ruined.
Oh God, that face.
That's the thing I'm most scared of.
That scared face?
That I'll screw up Christmas and it won't happen.
That's either a scared or sad face because she's not smiling.
It's scared.
Hey, relax. Nothing like that is going to happen. If it does, then just come see me and we'll sort it out, okay?
I appreciate that, Koji.
Her clumsiness seems to really bother her. I don't know what I would do to help. Still, I'd do whatever I could. If you dwell on it going wrong all the time, it probably will. Happy thoughts, right?
Yep, happy thoughts. Shut up. I'm Santa after all. Good girls, and that's where it stops.
That's where it stopped.
Oh, finally. No, I was talking about my dad. Good girls and boys are relying on me to deliver them Christmas joy. So I'll do my best for all of them.
That's the spirit.
Anyway, where would you like to go, Koji?
I don't know. There's a lot of shops. Oh my God.
Can we avoid the one we showed up in last time? I plan to, trust me.
You mean a lingerie store we teleported into?
You didn't have to say it. I was nervous.
That's fine. We just won't go there.
Thank you.
I was about to say, I'm going to take you there just so you can get some better panties and probably a bra.
I doubt any of them wear bras.
Your attention slowly sweeps over downtown.
They know how to get into the Christmas spirit here. Isn't it like this every year, Koji?
I don't know. This is the first year I've spent here.
Do you like this town, Koji?
Maybe. I would like it more if I had friends, I think. He's got one right here.
Hey, no problem.
And Itsumi, too. He
And a
totally
fox
just
spirit.
he totally just neglected Itsumi.
Oh well. I'm here with you after all. You don't have to be alone this Christmas, I promise.
She squeezes my hand tightly. Thank you, Santa. I feel really weird calling her that. First thing that springs into my mind for that name is a fat man with a white beard. She isn't that anywhere near that. So why don't you tell me more about your family, Santa?
Oh God. Grab a chair.
Time for a story.
What would you like to know?
How about your dad?
He's nice and warm and jolly. He's a bit big. He's a bit big though, and he has a white beard.
Obviously. So he looks like the Santa shown almost everywhere?
Yep, people love him, don't you think?
It's a little sad that you don't get credit though.
Credit for one of us is credit for all of us.
Since they're all Santa.
Except for Mrs. Claus.
Yeah. I don't even know what her name is.
I don't think she has a canonical name. She's just Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
But because all of us are Santa Claus after all, I guess it's Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
I see. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a team effort. Well, family effort. So how do you pick what Santa goes where?
That's what I'm curious about, actually. We just decide where we want to go.
Oh. That was easy.
Well, it's that simple. Can we have a Santa like this, please?
There's more for you.
Oh. I'd like this place, so this is where I decided to stay.
Do you ever go back home to the North Pole?
Of course, it's not Christmas without a family dinner. You know.
I wonder how much food Mrs. Claus has to cook for that family dinner.
Or just how many? I just wonder how many Santas show up to that family dinner. Oh God, their table must be huge.
Naturally, Santa would celebrate Christmas herself.
Or himself. There he goes.
Yeah.
Christmas is about family, warmth, and joy. The North Pole is my home. It will always be the warmest place in the world for me. About that.
She closes her eyes and lets go of a happy sigh.
Maybe you can come for our Christmas dinner, Koji. No thanks!
I'd say yes.
I don't want to freeze to death. I just don't want to freeze. I think about, but, well, here's the thing. I don't want to freeze to death.
Oh, good point. I'd rather not die. Christmas dinner, huh?
Was I thinking out loud?
You sort of spoke out loud, so...
Well, if you were thinking that I should come to your Christmas dinner, then yeah, you were.
Yep, you were.
Just forget that.
Aww. She's glowing like Rudolph's shiny red nose. I'm not going to forget this.
I wonder if there is a Rudolph. I wonder if there is a Rudolph in their world.
Maybe. Having Christmas dinner with the Claus family? I get to meet the big high himself? Although, being with this cool girl while doing that would be nice. She's so innocent and pure, as would be expected of a member of the Claus family. I wonder what would it be like. I wonder what would it be like if we were married?
By the way, what was that about me not losing my candy cane?
Oh God, I'm scared again.
Right.
I'm scared again.
I forgot about that.
So did I. I'm scared.
Where did you think I could keep it?
I suppose I should tell her. My inner demons have won today. No point in beating around the bush.
Oh.
What if you put it in between your breasts?
In my breast?
Oh boy. There's more for you, Jana. Jana?
My chest?
Oh, there you are. Yes.
Alright, I got distracted.
You'd always feel it, so you wouldn't lose track. I've heard a lot of girls hiding stuff there.
What's that?
I was about to say, I actually know a lot of girls who hide stuff in their shirts, in their chests. So
yeah, I got a secret story. I guess it's worth a try. Just how big is this candy?
Oh.
Oh.
That's how big that candy cane is. Again, that looks like something completely different.
I think that's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah. Well,
that's where we end this episode.
Yep. God damn. I'm just reading the text right now, and Jesus. I feel so bad for Santa. Like, she's just doing this and not, she doesn't have the slightest clue that this is so wrong.
It just looks so like something else. Anyway,
Yep.
ending this recording session.
Alright. Bye, guys.
Peace.